Hey, we back up. I'm back up and streaming again. We back up. I gotta update this again. Let's get this thing ready to go. It's a little stormy. It looks a little worse than it did earlier. Huh?
This is all Dad's mail in here?
Yeah, I think so. I gotta update my thing.
Put these down in your little cabinet. Put that down
I
in
need to
your
take those
cabinet.
back actually. But I'll put it over here. Alright.
Do you want me to put these in the cabinet? I'll put these back.
We're back up to 20-mile-per-hour winds.
Did you need these batteries?
Which ones?
There's a whole bunch of AA batteries.
Yeah, I do. I need it for the things in here. Just in case. 17.5 north and 77.6 west. 6 west, and we're at the 5 o'clock advisory. Oops. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Subscribe. What's that? Okay, let's see here. I gotta look at my. I don't think I need to relaunch this. I don't think. Let's see, live stream. Yeah, we're going. Dismiss. Let's go. Reloading. Oh, dismissed. All right, making sure I'm back up. I think I'm back up. Ooh. Boy. Yeah, not looking as good as it did earlier, that's for sure. I don't know what I say in that time. I need to edit this. Let's edit this real quick. To the 3rd. I'll just put 5 p.m. here. Jamaica. Kind of updating my. Although I need to update my. Damn my photo thing here too. Actually, let me do that real quick. I am updating everything. Don't know how long I'll do this, but we're gonna give it a shot here. 5 p.m. File. Go here. Oops. File. Oops. Come on. Get out that one. There we go. File. Export. PDF. Hey, you guys. It looks like things definitely looking worse there in Jamaica. Took a little while, a little slow getting in there, but I had to go take care of the wife's stuff. So we're back up here and watching what's going on. Hello. Yeah, you can tell those boxes up. As we're seeing things kind of going downhill a little bit as we got the worst of the storm kind of coming into Kingsport, although they didn't get nearly as bad a weather as I suspected they were going to get. So that was the good news there for them. But the South Coast is getting beat up very, very hard right now. I can definitely see that. Let me update this. I've got to do another edit here. I'm trying to get myself situated here, trying to get my icons changed up here so folks can see who we are talking about. As looks like there's could be some minor flooding going on there a little bit in some of the streets there in right there in Kingston, right there in Jamaica's capital, as they're getting hit pretty good with some pretty good storm cells through there right now. As we're kind of watching what's going on. I just had the latest coordinates come out here from the National Hurricane Center, so it just came out. And this is the right one. Is that the 5 o'clock advisory? That is the 5 o'clock advisory. Yes, dear. That smells nice. Thank you. My wife got some new perfume. And this is the latest coordinates here. And the one thing I do want to point out, let me go back to my, go to my longer IR here, kind of here, is the track of the storm pretty much holds. It comes in as a Cat 2. as it heading toward the Yucatan. We got Cat 2. Then it comes with a tropical storm, drops to 65, comes back out as 60, and now it's coming in as a Cat 1 hurricane right along the coast here near Texas, and then coming up near as a tropical storm into South Texas. Okay, the trend has been shifting this a little bit further to the right here as we've gone through time. So, and I'm not totally convinced that this thing will not be further up the Texas Gulf Coast. I still think Mexico predominantly, but they kind of see the winds. That's probably the squalliest weather. It was really late getting the really good heavier conditions there in Kingsport. It took a long time for what I consider tropical storm force winds now finally getting in there. It's a little bit delayed. No, did not. So we're going to watch this very carefully. So my plan here, and one thing that's also happened today, it's not exactly lining up exactly, is you can see how it looks like the eye or the center of the storm here, which looks like a little bit further north than where the actual plot is. But it looks like it has gotten a little bit better organized today. And what I'm seeing is you're seeing a fairly symmetrical, what they call central dense overcast, kind of reestablishing itself over the center of circulation. So that is that's an improvement from what we were looking at earlier today. So, and thus the really squally weather is really kind of coming into Kingsport, but they're not going to get anywhere near what they saw over the islands now. Now, we'll say this: those locations on the south coast, especially areas down toward Alligator Pond. Look how close that is. That down here, they're getting some very strong winds in here. I can almost guarantee you. Kingston may have not gotten the worst, but they're that's right on the bottom end of the coast right there. I'm sorry, let me switch back over here. They're getting hurricane force winds on. I guarantee you, that close to that center of circulation, they're getting it right in there. So they are getting pounded in there. Let me update this real quick. This should update real quick. There we go. This is the high-res imagery here. The center. See with that center circulation? Oh, you see it so nicely there. Very nice. And it does look like a little better organized than it did earlier. And what it could be is some of the wind shear that's been impacting the system aloft a little bit is probably a little bit better. Okay? So you got the center of circulation right there. Clear that out. All right, so you are getting the strongest winds right along the south coast of Jamaica. The good news is that Kingston did not get the brunt of it. They got side seats just far enough south, which is good news because any of the responders for the rest of the country is going to come out of that capital city. So anything along this coast for power lines down and everything else as far as aid and getting it to the rest of the island is going to be crucial because this is going to parallel the coast, folks. This is going to go right along the coast, right through there. So it's been wobbling a little bit further north a little bit, but anywhere along that coastline is going to get battered very, very badly as this continues to move off to the west. Hey, if you're checking back in for the coverage, I am your host here on the channel. Welcome to the Weather Nerds channel. I had to power down for a little while, recharge the batteries a little bit, get a little food in me, took care of a little task for my wife. So I'm looking forward to be with you guys here. And we'll give it a couple hours. We'll see how things kind of progress here with the storm. We'll continue to watch some of the cameras there in the bay. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. That is up and operational. Actually, I don't think I popped it out. Actually, let me double check that real quick. I don't think I got it popped out. I think I have to re-pop this out. So let me do this real quick. It is how my little thing works here. So, oh, actually, it does not show it. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, well, I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, we'll kind of deal with this one at a time here. And let me see if I get this thing to reload. I'm going to reload this up and see. There's the chat. Here we go. Just want to make sure this is out and operational. It is up and operational. So the chat is now up and functioning. And I can pull you guys' chats up one at a time. There you go. So I can just kind of a little chat here. I can pull up your questions and we can talk about anything you want to talk about here with the storm. I will say this. I'm going to say this again, that I don't think we're totally out of the woods as far as the continental United States. I think the risk is fairly low, but we're not out of the woods. And this is the latest spaghetti plot here. This is the Euro one. I got it reloading here. Again, you see it kind of, okay. So, all right, so this is a little quick update. This is the 18Z stuff that finally came in here. So it is twisting it northward, but it's doing it a little bit further to the east. What's causing this is we've got a very strong ridge of high pressure that's steering this thing